in the heart of Belfast Titanic Quarter, surrounded by the echoes of shipyards, Holland and Wolff, migration, industry, and memory. There is a building that holds millions of stories, not just the stories of famous people, not just political history, but ordinary lives, farmers, teachers, shipyard workers, domestic servants, ministers, children in school registers, families in workhouse records, names written in careful ink, sometimes for the only time in history. And this is PRONI, the Public Record Office of Northern Ireland. And for anyone with Irish, Northern Irish or Ulster Scots roots, it may be the most important free archive you will ever use. Many family history websites charge subscriptions. Many records sit behind paywalls, but PRONI is different. It is a public record office. It is a public archive, open to everyone, and much of what it offers can be searched for free. Now, whether your ancestors lived in Belfast itself, Derry, Antrim, Armagh, Down, Fermanagh, or Tyrone, or whether they left Ulster for Scotland, England, America, Canada, Australia, or New Zealand, PRONI may help you find the thread that connects you back to place. Now, in this video, we'll explore what PRONI is, why it matters, the key records for family history, how to prepare before visiting, what to expect when you arrive, and what you can search from home today. This is your beginner-friendly guide to Northern Ireland's best free archive. PRONI is the official archive of Northern Ireland. It preserves government records, court records, church records, maps, private papers, estate collections, school records, business archives, photographs, and much, much more. But what makes PRONI unusual is that it is both a national archive and a local archive. Now, on one record, it holds the official records for Northern Ireland's government and public records, public bodies. On another, it holds deeply local records, the documents that help us understand individual families, townlands, communities, churches, schools, and estates. So you might go there looking for one ancestor and come away with a much bigger picture. The landlord they rented from, the school their children attended, the church where they married, or the workhouse where a family member sought help. To understand why PRONI is so important, we need to remember one of the great challenges of Irish genealogy: record loss. In 1922, during the Irish Civil War, the 4 courts in Dublin were destroyed by fire. Many historic Irish public records were lost, including a huge quantity of census, court, and probate material. And that loss still shapes Irish family history today. PRONI does not simply replace what was lost, but it holds an extraordinary range of surviving, copied, deposited, and locally held material. For the 6 counties of Northern Ireland, it's often the essential place to search. Today, PRONI is housed in a purpose-built archive in Belfast Titanic Quarter. It feels modern, light, and accessible, but inside are centuries of memory. For beginners, that can feel both exciting and overwhelming. So let's begin with the records family historians usually need first. The first major group of records is church records. Before civil registration became comprehensive, churches were often the main record keepers of baptisms, marriages, and burials. At PRONI, you can find many church records from across Northern Ireland, including Church of Ireland, Presbyterian, Roman Catholic, Methodist, and other denominations. These records can help you identify family relationships, maiden names, townlands, witnesses, sponsors, and patterns of movement. But there are 2 important things to remember. First, not every church record survives. Second, your ancestors' religious denomination matters. An Ulster Scots Presbyterian family, for example, may not appear in the Church of Ireland register, you first search. A Catholic family may have records starting later than you hoped. Some registers begin in the 1700s, others start much later. The key is to work with what you know: name, approximate date, religion if known, and above all, place. In Irish genealogy, place is everything. County is useful, a parish is better, and a townland is gold. And I have a video all about townlands. Land records, Griffith's Valuation, and Tithe allotments now. And this is the second major group of land records. For many families, especially before the 1901 census, land records are the backbone of Irish research. Two of the most important sources are the Tithe allotment books and Griffith's Valuation. The Tithe allotment books are compiled mainly in the 1820s and 30s to assess payments owed on agricultural land. They usually name occupiers of land arranged by parish and townland. Now, I have a video all about them. But they do not list everyone. They often exclude labourers, urban residents, women, children, and people without land. But for rural families, they can be one of the earliest surviving records naming an ancestor in a specific place. Griffith's valuation, carried out in the mid-19th century, is even more central. It records occupiers, lessors, property descriptions, and valuations. It can place a family in a precise townland or street, sometimes even linking them to a map reference. And I have a video on Griffith's valuation too. Now, at PRONI, the valuation revision books are especially useful. These show changes in occupiers over time, helping you trace a property from one generation to the next. A crossed out name may suggest a death, migration, inheritance, marriage, or a change of tenancy. Land records do not tell the whole story, but they often show where the story happened. Now, the third major group is wills and probate. Wills can be incredibly rich. They may name spouses, children, siblings, neighbours, cousins, executors, land, goods, debts, and relationships. Even when the original record does not survive, a calendar entry may give a date of death, address, occupation, executor, and value of the estate. PRONI's will calendars are searchable online and cover the district probate registries of Armagh, Belfast, and Derry from 1858 to 1965. For many family historians, this is one of the best places to search from home before planning a visit. Once you have searched the big three, PRONI opens up in a much deeper way. School registers can show children's names, ages, addresses, parents or guardians, attendance patterns, and sometimes where a child went next. Workhouse records can be emotionally difficult, but they are deeply important. They may reveal poverty, illness, family breakdown, migration, and survival. These records must be approached with care. They are not just data. They are evidence of hard lives, social systems, and human resilience. Landed estate papers can be hidden treasure. If your ancestor rented land, the landlord's papers may include rent rolls, leases, maps, correspondence, eviction records, employment records, or petitions. And this is where genealogy becomes more than names and dates. It becomes social history. You begin to see the world around your ancestor, who owned the land, who lived nearby, what pressures shape their choices, and why they may have stayed, moved, or emigrated. Now, before you visit PRONI, prepare. The most important tool is the PRONI eCatalogue. This is an online catalogue where you can search over 1 million entries. It will not show every record digitally. It will not always give you a neat answer straight away, but it tells you what PRONI holds and gives you the reference numbers you need. Start with simple searches. Try the family surname, then try the townland, then the parish, Then the name of a school, church, landlord, estate or business, whatever you know. But as you search, keep a research log. Write down the exact catalogue reference, the title of the record, the date range, and whether it is available online, on microfilm, or needs to be ordered. Now, this one habit can save you hours. For beginners, the biggest mistake is arriving with only a surname. The best preparation is arriving with a place. If you know the town, land, parish, county, denomination, and rough dates, PRONI becomes much easier to use. Now, when you arrive at PRONI, you will need to register as a visitor. Bring valid photographic ID. This is essential to get your visitor pass. At reception, staff will guide you through the registration process. You will complete a form, show your ID, agree to the visitor code of conduct, and have your photograph taken, and then receive your pass. Because PRONI protects original historic records, there are rules about what you can bring into the search areas. You should expect to use lockers for coats, bags, and anything not needed at your desk. Now, pens are not normally allowed around original documents, so use pencil or a laptop. And food and drinks should stay outside the research areas. These rules are not there to make research difficult. They are there because many of the records are unique. A single ink mark, torn page or coffee spill could damage something that has survived for hundreds of years. Now think of the reading room as a shared act of care. You're not just using the archive, you're helping preserve it for the next researcher. Inside PRONI, there are different ways to access records. The reading room is where you consult original documents. They may be described as produced documents, meaning they are requested from storage and brought out for you to view. You will also usually order them using the catalogue reference. Staff then retrieve the item from the secure archives. Occasionally, you may have to do this in advance. And this can take time, so plan your day carefully. Order key documents early and keep your list realistic. Some records are not produced as originals because they are available on microfilm or digital copy. This is where the self-service microfilm area comes in. Microfilm may feel old-fashioned, but it remains essential for many church registers, newspapers, and copied records. Take your time, adjust the focus, scroll slowly, and always check more than one page before and after the entry you need, because families often appear together. Neighbours become witnesses. A familiar surname may appear again and again. One of the great advantages of researching on site is that you can move between sources. You might begin with a church register, then check a valuation book, then order an estate rental, then look at a map. That is where PRONI becomes powerful. It lets you build a layered picture of a life. Here are a few pro tips. First, do not search only for names, search for places. Townlands, parishes, streets, schools, churches, estates can unlock records that never mention your ancestor in the catalogue description. Second, look at maps. PRONI's historic maps and valuation records can help you move from my ancestor lived in County Down to this was the road, this was the field, this was the neighbouring family. Third, explore photographs. PRONI's photographic collections can add texture to your research. Streets, industries, public buildings, rural life, schools, churches, and communities. And fourth, ask staff. Archivists know collections in ways no search books ever can. A calm, specific question can save you hours. And finally, in many cases, you may be able to photograph records for personal research, usually without flash, but always check the rules for this specific item first. Original documents deserve respect. Handle them slowly, keep them flat, preserve the order, and remember this may be the only surviving trace of someone's life. And you do not need to be in Belfast to begin. From home, you can search PRONI's eCatalogue, will calendars, name search, valuation revision books, Ulster Covenant signatures, historic maps, and other online resources. Start with one name, add one place, follow one clue, because family history is not about finding perfect ancestors. It's about reconnecting with real people who live through real times. PRONI gives us a way to meet them again through ink, paper, maps, signatures, registers, and fragments. And the remarkable thing is, a world-class archive holding the memory of Northern Ireland and its people is free to use. So whether your roots are Irish, Ulster Scots, or still waiting to be discovered, PRONI is a doorway. Open it. Your ancestors may be closer than you think. So thank you. Please share, like, follow Untangling Family History, and I'll be back with another video next week.